instead to lean into faith that creation is finished and all is already done. All the gifts of the universe are right now available to you, and you do not have to choose a decisive and quote-unquote right path to receive them. The only way to receive is through acceptance. Robert Frost once wrote, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." I liken this quote to the verse in the Bible that says, "Do not conform to this world, but instead be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Truth is seen by the eye within. As Rumi says, "Close both eyes to see with the other. This is where your path is made light." As it is also said in the Bible, "Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you." The kingdom of God is within you. So today, we go within. The key to letting go of any struggle, any indecision or fear, is to realize you in the stillness, in the peacefulness of awareness. We're never holding on to these things at all. The need to let go, the need to figure something out, that is the deception of your mind. That is why we go only to the light within. As Jesus said, "Now is the appointed time. Today thou shalt be with me in paradise." This reminder, this understanding will bring true light to your world, just as Jesus brought the blind to see. This was a metaphor to awakening to the power, the light, the path within. It is not your job or your life mission to be on an endless pursuit of right and left turning paths. You are but the receiver of God's plan, of the divine's gifts. As Florence Shinn writes in The Power of the Spoken Word, "Whereas I was blind, now I can see my right work, my perfect self-expression. Whereas I was blind, now I can see clearly and distinctly the divine plan of my life. Whereas I was blind, now I can see that God's power is the only power, and that God's plan is the only plan." And as it is written in Proverbs 19:21, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." And also Proverbs 20:24, "A man's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand his own way?" So let us go into meditation where we find, as Florence Shinn calls it, the magic path of intuition, in the stillness and peacefulness of our light within, the never-changing, all-powerful, divine being that dwells with you. And as we go into this radiance, heed the words that Florence encourages us to say, "Where I was blind, now I can see." When you are awake to your good, you know there are no enemies, for God utilizes every person and situation for your good. Hindrances are friendly, and obstacles are stepping stones. One with God, you become invincible. This is a very powerful statement. God's invincible power sweeps all before it. I ride the waves into my promised land. Riding the waves, they take you to your destination, free from the undertow of negative thinking, which would pull you down. And finally, as we go into meditation, also take this statement from Florence: "I only desire that which infinite intelligence desires through me. I claim that which is mine by divine right and under grace in a perfect way." Breathe in and breathe out, relaxing the body, relaxing the mind, finding the stillness within. by leaving the lights of the world outside and instead finding the harmony and oneness with the divine within you. Breathe in and breathe out, connecting more and more with the inner knowing that all is well and all is divine. And in faith, you ride the waves into your promised land of peace, freedom, love, and all of the pure desires of your heart. There is nothing you have to do and nowhere you have to go. You are already here, and it is done, and all is well. All is well. Now let us go into the stillness and radiate in the light that shines within you.